Alright, hello everyone, Master 47 here, and welcome back to another episode of Updating the Rockfire Explosion in Minecraft. Bear with me, guys, my voice is dying. Since I couldn't really do the thing I normally do at the beginning of every episode. Hello everyone. So nice to finally be back. We're at spawn for a very certain reason. We just recently lost a couple Chuck E. Cheese locations, so I'm about to show you guys. We're about to do some math here. So we namely lost a Studio C beta with an animatronic, meaning there are only 18 Studio C betas. Only 16 of those have bots. Unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? And I think we lost a couple 2.0 stages. I don't know, I'm just going off of what the thing's telling me, so. Alright, without out of the way, middle of fixing some problems. Oh, cool. Sweet. Glad I can help. Alright, moving on to what we're doing today. Oh, I need to get the old laptop up and running, I guess. Alright, welcome back, everyone, to the Rockfire stage. No. It is very hot. I am very sweaty right at the moment. And I have my fan, and my cat keeps wanting fan on, and my cat keeps wanting to play with my ceiling fan cord. What about the redstone? What? No. No. You're not playing with that. Okay. So as soon as the old laptop loads up, we will be starting. Oh, updates are on the way. My computer's updating. Oh, how dare it. Should have done this beforehand, but we're here now. So I don't want to hear it. But it doesn't really matter since they're all statues. Losing Studio Cs in general doesn't really matter, because they're all just random movements. We're drinking a nice cold Sunkist today. What, you want to smell? Oh, sorry, you can't have any. Cat, you need to be 21. I'm not 21. Wouldn't care if Nanuet closed. I don't know why they made a Studio C beta a legacy location and not an alpha. I don't really understand the reasoning for. Here you go, cat. Here's some pets. While we're waiting on the old laptop to boot up. Oh, it already booted up. Lovely. Okay, whoops. Avengers show tape's pretty cool. Yeah. I grew up with Studio C Kappa, arguably the worst one. Come here, cat. You want pets? Get fans to program. You should get fans to do programming. That'd be cool. Oh, my Windows 11 updated. Lovely. Can I please get back to what I was doing on my computer? They would never do that. Let fans program stuff. Or... My cat's weird. But, I think it would be really cool, like, if Billy Bob's Wonderland or Volo did something like that. I know they can't because they have to deal with Aaron. But I think it'd be really cool if, like, they did a deal with fans. Like, you pay them and you could let them play your custom show tape. I think that'd be really cool. Again, they never do it with Aaron, but they never said anything about Studio C. I don't know. Aren't they moving corporate offices again? I thought I heard somewhere that they were doing that again. Or something. Anyway, computer just loaded, so here we go. Who is our first character going to be today? Ooh. Okay, we're going to do Fats today. It's been quite a while since I... Okay, so you guys know the drill? What we do, we watch the concept unification installation tape. And what we do, we pretty much put the cosmetics on in the reverse order that they put. They take the cosmetics off. So like they say to take... One second, I will look at that message. Alright, come on. We're doing choo-choo right now. That should be next. There we go. So in Fats' case, they take the, come on, tape. They take the jacket off first, then the mask. Or no, then the hands, then the mask. Then the bottom fur. And I guess they just leave both feet. Okay. Alright. So Fats is a little bit different because his feet, unlike everybody else's feet, I guess Mitzi and Duke don't count here, but Fats' feet are whole, just all latex instead of just some. Like, it is all latex. So that's pretty cool. So I think we're gonna grab our... Oh, they're more like a gray, so we're gonna do like... We're gonna grab some gray concrete here. I'm feeling a bit different today. Will you stop? Okay, so we're gonna grab our gray concrete. How do I want to do this? No, we're gonna figure it out. Okay, so Fats has 4 toes and 1 thumb, pretty much. His feet are like hands. So I'm wondering if we do it like... I could do it like how we did Beach Bear's feet. But his toes, if you will, are quite close together. So I think we're going to do... So there's going to be 4. We're going to do a gap. Something like that, maybe? There's a one-time Minecraft doesn't really help out. Oh god, what is my laptop doing? For some reason it opened a whole new Google Chrome tab by itself. Lovely. Okay, we're gonna do something like that. And the feet are, 1 foot is... Yeah, it's not really doing it for me, I don't think. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Do something like that. Just the redstone. Oh, sweet. Repeaters are hard to figure out. Story of my life. Also, happy birthday to... I did just see this the other day. Happy birthday to Bob West and Duncan Brannon, the former voices of some characters. I'm not actually sure. Duncan obviously was the voice of Chuck for however many years, and Bob West was, I think, Pasquale. I think Duncan also voiced Munch at some point. Okay, I'm struggling a little bit here. So we're gonna do... Don't know who that is, but yes. Alright, I should have known Fats was gonna cause me the most trouble. The problem is with Fats, because I'm probably not going to get Fats perfect. And, you know, what are you gonna do? But oh god. So these go up roughly to there. We're gonna do a thing there. Okay. So the problem with Fats is he has so many, like, small... The power actually cut out. The power's cut out so many times during streams. Like, not even just concept unification streams, just streams in general. Like, back in the early days of the channel, the power cut out so much. Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know if that was evident, but... Okay, so the feet go up mostly to the foam ankles. And then don't worry, the fur is gonna... My cat just aggressively licked herself. Okay. Lovely. Okay, so, what was I saying? No! Anyway. But Fats is a little bit difficult to do because of the fact he has such small details on like his feet and stuff, like such small wrinkles that look really good, but they are a little bit difficult to do. They didn't change Rolf's arm out. I mean, they would have had to come up with a whole new character for that. You know, and they already did come up with a new character for Concept Unification. They did, Pizza Cam was brand new. Okay. What? Okay. The final reel-to-reel devlog. Man. Okay, so anyway, what I was saying before I was interrupted. We have... See, Fatz's feet are just really weird. Just very difficult to build in Minecraft. Mr. Ed. Like the horse? Well, it's not gonna be pretty. But the good thing is the fur's gonna come down pretty much to right here. So you're not really gonna be able to see it. And that's what we're hoping for here. So my idea, and I know, everybody run, I've got an idea. So the plan here, okay, we're going to break up some of the airlines here. It was as plain as the nose on your face. It's Chuck E. Cheese. Everybody run. The Big C. He's back. And he's angry. I know what you're referencing, but I'm just making up stuff as I go. Like I always do. Naturally. Right. Okay, I'm just making up stuff as I go here. This isn't at all how fat his feet look. Alright. Yeah, and then we're gonna do... Alright, and that's as far over as this one goes. It's not perfect, but if you're just looking at the feet, there might be a little bit something wrong with you. Okay. So, depending on how much time we've got, I might be able to... Okay, so there's 1 foot. It's not perfect, but nothing in my life is, so... Alright, now we're going to do the same thing here, except... I get sued when I build the king. Oh, God. I hope so. That'd be great. And what I could say is I'm building the Pizza Time Theater version of the king, not the new one. So I think I'd be good. Although I'm not sure. I'm not going to be like Sully and get sued. Probably. I hope at least. That'd be a story to tell, wouldn't it? The time we got sued. Okay. So this foot we can be a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit. Oh, I'm building the foot the wrong way around. I'm an idiot. Whoops. Trust me, guys, I know what I'm doing. I'm a genius. Not really. Okay, so, yeah, this foot would be reversed to whatever this foot is. Okay. So, yeah, that's how we're going to do this. We're going to... Okay, so that's going to be normal till about... till there. How's this side? This side is normal till the same spot. Okay. So now what we do, we fill in this bit. It is so hot. Wow. It is so hot in here. Me and my cat are trying to beat the heat right now. It is. Alright, so this bit's gonna go up to here. Yeah. I feel like we would almost have to do a cover of... At some point, we'd have to do a cover of That Was a Really Good Time in This World. At some point, I don't know when. But at some point we have to. I wanted to do a cover of We Didn't Start the Fire, but it was Minecraft Rockfire Explosion. But I'm not good at writing lyrics, so I never was able to be able to do it. Okay. Okay, now we're able to build all the way up to the top. These feet must be a little bit weird to put on and take off, because you'd have to like work around the airlines. I don't know, I just feel like it'd be more trouble than what it's worth. Okay. Okay. So, not perfect, but nothing is, so. Alright. Three, four, there's four. Okay. Alright. So I think Duke is the only person who still needs cos. Well, Duke and Looney Bird. But, yeah, Duke and Looney Bird are the only two that need cosmetics. Unfortunately, Looney Bird, when we do Looney Bird, his whole thing is just cosmetics. So yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna do something like that. Alright. Not perfect. Do they look like shoes instead of feet? Yes. But I think it's okay for right now. Moving on. Oh, and I have a comment to answer, I believe. Hello, cat. That I completely did not answer. How about Aaron? Oh yeah, the whole Aaron thing with the AI. I don't care. Okay, that's my view on the process. I just don't care. Like, do I feel like people... Okay, Duke starts with his hat, then his silver suit, then the black part of his suit, then his pants, then his gloves, cuffs, and drumsticks. Save the drumsticks, because the drumsticks get used later. Then something about his sleeves, then his mask, and then his feet. Wow, okay. Alright, moving on. Like, I don't know. I don't really care what's happening in the Rockfire community right now. Like, yes, it's AI, but like, I don't get it. Why people are making such a big deal out of it. Yes, this community is filled with talented artists. Yes. Should somebody have been maybe asked to create something? Also, yes. But is it really such a big thing that we have to, like, make this big of a deal out of it? Again, I see both sides of the argument. I don't really, like, I'm not making a comment about it, because I don't really care. That's kind of where the whole point of I'm standing on. I think the AI cover looks good. Am I going to buy it? No, because I don't have $70 right at this minute. But I think it looks good. for what they were going for. But anyway. Alright, time to make a shoe. Time to make a shoe. Alright, the shoes are a fun shape. And you guys think this shoe's fun to work on, the next one's going to be even worse. We're going to eat moon cheese, how about that? But, yeah, how we all doing today? I'm doing good. Well, apart from me being sick. Oh, I hate being sick. Especially on my days off from work. Like, I was sick yesterday. I was like 10 times worse yesterday. I'm like, really? It's my day off. Why am I sick? Okay, so his shoes go up to about here. So we're gonna... His shoes are also a really weird design. Duke's shoes. So I think we're going to... Okay, so we're gonna do something like that, I think. Alright, does that work? I think it does. Okay. So we're just got to do the same thing over here. So, oh. Alright, this is going to be a little bit challenging. Okay, I like a challenge. Okay, let's go about the same height as I did this. Alright. Okay, so the front of it's going to be here. So that's going to be our lowest point. Oh, I'm a little bit too high up there. Okay. Yeah, this shoe is going to be a little bit weird. Oops. Yeah, it's not perfect, but you guys know the saying at this point. I just feel like it'd have to go out like that. And it goes in, out, out, over, 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 in, boom, boom. No, it would have to be like here. Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Now, the fun thing about these Duke's feet, as well as Duke's shoes and Fats' toes, is they are bolted to the stage. Or, yeah. Uh, yeah, no, I'm right. Um, well, I guess Duke isn't bolted to the stage, but he is, not bolted to the stage, but his foot is bolted to the... Okay, that foot looks a little bit weird, but, you know. It's going to because it's on a diagonal. I'm pretty sure I said... Somebody go back and see, because I'm pretty sure I said that this foot was going to look really weird by the time we built it. At least I think I said that. Alright, so there's Duke's shoe. It's almost 2 o'clock already. Lovely. Alright, spinning the old wheel again. Okay, who are we going to land on today? Round and round, round she goes. Where she steps, nobody knows. Billy Bob. Okay, I can live with that. Billy Bob. Where are you at, bro? Okay. Okay. First thing is overall. Second thing is mask. Third thing is upper body fur. Fourth thing is arms. Okay, so I am pretty much just building up his whole ankle. Which means I'm actually going to use the exact angles, or the exact ankles that this Billy Bob used. So I'm going to raise that up. Actually, how... Does this have to come out one? No. It needs to go back 3. Nope, 28. Okay. Then that's got to go up quite a lot, so I'm just going to go... let's go 23 and see where that leaves me. Okay, more than 23... 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Okay. So 30. I'm going to say I should probably go like 30, but I thought that would be too much. No, that's perfect. Billy Bob right. We're going to go leg. Alright, save that in. Grab ourselves the old structure block. Okay, I think I can figure that out. That can't be that hard to figure out. Okay, so it's going to be right here somewhere. Give or take right there. Yeah, okay. Then we load BBR leg and hope this works. Oh, because both B's need to be capitalized. I didn't do something right. Fun bit is deciding what I didn't do right. And technically, Billy Bob here is our third character. However, since I only built one up Billy Bob right leg, okay. Since I only did one thing, last episode, that being Beach Bear's bottom fur and legs. There we go. Lovely. Alright, so he's got his right leg on. Time to do his left leg. And it should be the exact same measurements. At least that's what I'm hoping. And what are the measurements over here? It's 20, 28, 30, 13, 15. Okay. So it'll be 28, 30. Just put a 1 there. And yeah, perfect. Okay. And then this is going to be up Billy Bob. Billy Bob is going to be left leg. Okay, and we're just going to save that as is, fly all the way over to here. Oh, wait, 1, 3, I think it's supposed to be there. 3 blocks. Load. Up Billy Bob, left leg. Okay. Yep, that on track. Lovely. Okay, sweet. Alright, and that's where we'll call Billy Bob for right now. Okay. So he's got both his fur legs on, looking pretty snazzy. Looks like he's got those really, like, those boots with, like, the entire, like, fur boots that go all the way up to your thighs. That's kind of what that reminds me of. Alright, we're going to do 3 more, I guess. And we just got Billy Bob again. Lovely. So what is it this time? It is hands. Okay, cool. I can do hands. Alright, his hands are going to be a little bit different to do. Oh, okay, that just moved straight out of my inventory. Lovely. Alright, so I can't copy and paste this, unfortunately, because of... Okay, we're going to get black terracotta brown wool. Alright. This is going to be fun. Okay, once we get to this part, I should be okay. But until then, I'm going to... Alright, so it starts here in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Uh-huh. Well, that didn't help whatsoever. Did I... Hold up. Let me look at this real quick before we... Why is there smooth stone on this one? Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's a 6 block. Okay, I figured it out now. I'm so smart, I know. Y'all don't have to tell me how smart I am, because I already know. Actually, that's going to be indicative stone. Okay, we start from where we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, so that is right on the edge. Oop, wrong block. Okay. And forgive me, folks, I am flying back and forth quite a bit. I just want to get this. Once I get the finger latex bit figured out, it shouldn't be that difficult for the rest of it. All right, so after that, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 on the top. Okay. All right, that's a lot easier. Okay. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lovely. And I know Billy Butt has 4 fingers. This is the best way I could do it at this scale. What are you looking at? Oh, sorry. Oh, I gotta sit down. Okay. Wait, how long have we been streaming for already? That's not the right button. I will figure this out. Only 47 minutes. Lovely. Well, it would have been a really short episode. Hello. You're so tiny. Okay, then it's gonna go 1, 2, then 3, then 2, then 2 more. So let me just make sure I got this. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright, so it goes 2, then 3, then 4, and then 1 more 4. And then the arm goes out over that. Okay. And then I think I can get it from here. At least I hope. I haven't seen this YouTube channel in years. Hello. I don't know who you is, but hello. It's been years. Whenever anyone says that, I feel really old. Like I could feel the gray hair appearing on my face. Like the beard, the gray beard that every old man has. And I'm talking about like any gray beard. I'm talking about like Santa style beard. Like, oh, I've survived this zombie apocalypse. But welcome back nonetheless. Great to see you. I don't know who you are, but good to see you. Kind of before. Oh, okay. Hello. Then welcome. You are exclusively getting commentary from the one, the only Pack. Big long Japanese sensei beard. Yeah, kind of like that, except more like. I don't know if it'd be Japanese sensei because I'm not Japanese. But yeah, you guys understand what I mean. I'm talking like old man beard. Like the beard I feel obligated to grow out after I turn 70. Like that is the beard I'm going to grow out. Okay, so we're going to go like... Actually, I think it goes to there. All right. So yeah, if I'm still relevant or still alive by the time I'm 70, and you guys like see me in person, don't be shocked if I have like a really old man beard. Hello. I'm getting all the kind of new faces. At least I think you're new. I'm pretty sure. I think I'm right. Watch, I'm not right. Oh, I would feel so bad. I feel kind of bad, but at the same time, it's kind of funny. All right. So just building Billy Bob up, putting some cosmetics on. You know, like we do here on this channel. I'm gonna have to make cosmetics for my Duke here at some point. Not anytime soon, because I have no money to get anything. Oh, wait. Okay, so what are you doing? For any of you who don't know my cat has learned how to get onto my really tall dresser in my room. And what she does, she jumps up on my door handle and then jumps up on the dresser. And I always come home and I find stuff knocked on the floor. Watch you, hold on. Just started the wolf pack. Oh my, that was quite quite a little bit ago. That's okay. It's okay, glad to see you. Glad to see you here. So we're gonna do something like that, I think. So I'm pretty much mirroring what I have on the top for the bottom. Man, times were so much simpler back then. I didn't have to worry about getting every detail absolutely right. What? Hold on, I will read that comment in just a second. Just trying to... Okay, how far did I build this to? Okay, I only built it here. Okay, 1 minute, and I will... Okay. Alright, one second, I am... Okay, so this one's gonna be fun to do. So that one goes to there. Then this one... Actually, I should build this out just a little bit more. Up to... This actually goes halfway up across... Past the, Oh, I... Can't even eyeball it right. But, yeah, this arm fur actually goes up to the... A little bit up past the elbow. And then the top body fur takes up the rest of the... I'd like to own a Rockfire bot. Then again, I think everybody would. Okay, for some reason I did it like that. Why I did it like that, I don't know. But in my experience, you don't need to explain yourself. Okay, so there I got the arm. Good enough. At least I would say good enough. Okay, I'm gonna read your comment now. Oops. Okay, live chat, open up. Like 8 or something. Somebody has to sell your beach bear. Oh, for like $100. Gee, £100, I guess. Or would that be euros? I'm not actually that well versed in European money. Oh, the joys of having no money. Yep. It only gets better when you're an adult. Okay. Okay, so Billy Bob's a smidge messed up, and I think Beach Bear's not as bad, but Billy Bob's a smidge messed up because of... And it was my own fault. Uh, Billy Bob's a little bit messed up. And it's the fact I built his arm. By the time we had put the arm on, the body shell's way too close to the arm. I'm not going to fix it. It is how it is. And that however it is how it's gonna be. So I would have to take the whole arm off and extend it or like angle it a different way. And then by the time I would do that, whole thing would be different. So there's a game out there, and I'm remembering this right now. I thought I already finished the Rockfire. Yes, I finished the original Rockfire. This is the one where I'm making it very close to this is the Rockfire Explosion I'm building that is the closest to real life. And I believe, to my knowledge, this is still the only Minecraft series, unless there's like a small YouTuber that I haven't seen yet. Build these guys, but this is the largest Rockafire Explosion Minecraft build on YouTube. That is fully documented on YouTube. At least to my knowledge. If I am wrong, somebody please let me know. But, and now we have the most realistic Rockafire. We're going for every little achievement. The first ever and the most realistic. And probably the biggest Rockfire, too. That's mostly accurate. There's one or two things here and there that, yes, I can fix, will I now? Such as Billy Bob's arm, it would be a lot more trouble than what it's worth. But, whatever. I built the Rockfire Explosion. Oh, good. Oh, really? I'd love to see it. If you join the Discord, which the link's in the description, I'd love to see your build. Yeah, every Rockfire Explosion has character. Exactly. Like Billy Bob's Wonderland Rockfire Explosion. They're not perfect. Do we still love them anyway? Yeah. I still love them, at least. I think they're awesome. Just like R1, that one comment said, one Fats' arm was welded sideways. Heck yeah. Every animatronic show has character. I've seen a much bigger show years ago. Okay, yes, okay, I'm not crazy then. It was on a Minecraft. Oh, that's terrible. I've seen a much bigger and detailed show years ago. I think I seen the exact same show, and I think that was one of the contributing factors that led to this. Because, like, we had the original Rockfire. That was probably also done on Java. Probably. I'm not actually sure. Alright, so that's one of the arms. Don't touch me, peasant, or I'll sue. That's why we're waiting till CEC goes bankrupt to do all the stages. I got you guys, don't worry. No, that's not actually true. Oh, okay, that's not that difficult. So that'll go 3 out, up by 3, 2 in the middle. Okay, lovely. I'm pretty sure I saw the exact same Rockfire Explosion before I even built the original. Like the really detailed giant one. Remember when Aaron took down Replay? Yeah. I've got confirmation from Aaron. I'm allowed to do this series. I've gotten permission from Aaron himself. I was like, hey, Aaron, I'm building this. He's like, oh, okay. Just don't let it get in the way of my business. I said, I won't, buddy. I got you. So from that day forward, I was allowed to build this. From that day forward, Aaron is not allowed to shut down. Oh, no, he's more than able to shut down this if he wanted to, but I don't think it would be worth it for him. Did build a Rockfire Explosion. Oh, that's pretty cool. Mojang to make a mashup. I don't think that would ever happen. I've been wrong before, but I don't think that would ever happen. Alright, so I'm going to build this arm. That'd be really cool. The only thing, like, I could think of, I'd have to partner up with Aaron to at least get permission. Like, if I wanted to release this world on the marketplace. Okay, so that fur only goes up to we'll go about here. It doesn't go up the back of the arm. Or it doesn't go up the arm like the other side does. Minecraft PS4 edition, Xbox One are way better. I think I'm playing on PS4 edition still. Aaron shut down one of your projects. Oh, really? Ooh. It's okay. I got permission from Aaron. He won't shut me down. Unless I like make bank off of this series. And Aaron would be like, oh, hey, money, please. And I would be like, oh, okay. But no, this series is not ending anytime soon. Unless we get sued. Or like a cease and desist. Then I'd be like, oh, okay, well, sorry guys, we're gonna be, sorry guys. Game over. We've had fun. Yeah, we're gonna. That would be, I think, the only reason. Even then, I don't think I'd get rid of the world. I'd keep the world, but I'd like maybe get rid of the characters. Like replace the characters with my own kind of thing. We do a retrofit or something. I don't know. I don't know. I hope I don't think about this stuff. I don't like to. Because one day we might get shut down. And I will be sad. Because it's my life's work. Anyway. Yeah. I don't like to think about the possibility that one day this is all going to be over. Like one day I won't be able to continue this series and I will be sad. But anyway, enough of the sad talk. Because Billy Bob's arm is pretty much done already. Rockfire Explosion becomes... I think we'd almost have to... Well, it depends who I get sued by. Do I get shut down by Aaron, or do I should get shut down by CEC? Because I can easily take the CEC stages and turn them into Rockfire stages. Or my own thing. But anyway, Billy Bob's arm fur is done. So we're going to move on to the next character. Ooh, Beach Bear. Okay, we went from one guitar playing bear to another. Oh, don't tell me. Oh. Well, this is fairly unexpected. Okay, we actually need to take a trip somewhere before we build the next part of Beach Bear. Or should I build his guitar? No. I'm gonna stick in order. I'll build the guitar. Almost last. How much time do I have on my hands? Barely any. Barely any. I physically have to stream either before or after work, but it is very iffy when I actually get to stream. But I actually don't have that much time on my hands, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm going to come up to Beach Bear's mask here. To his... So we're going to give Beach Bear his wig. I just need to... So believe it or not, the next bit of cosmetic we have to do is Beach Bear's mask. It means Beach Bear is the first character on the updated Rock. He gets the honor of being the first character on the updated Rockfire to get a mask. That's pretty cool. That's a very distinct honor that only Beach Bear is getting right now. So, yeah. That is pretty cool. Like a classic models. Alright, so I'm going to take a picture of his mask real quick with my phone. And I'm just going to completely rebuild what we have over here. Alright, lovely. Alright, let's go do this. Alright, let's go all the way over to this thing. Yeah, I barely have any time on my hands. I think the OG Rockfire is the beta. The updated Rockfire is the... Maybe. I'll never tell. What's the canon of this world, like the lore? Now, I think I don't know. Alright, time to build a face. And I quite like the design we did for this, so that's why we're sticking with it. Alright, time to build a face. I don't think... Would the updated Rockfire fit on the OG stage? Oh, no, 100% not. That would be an interesting video. Alright. So first things first, you build... So I'll teach you guys how to build an updated mask real quick. So first things first, you mark out the eyes. You do little squares around the eyes. Like this. It looks weird starting off, but it's okay. And you always want to go underneath the eyes. You don't want any of this... You go around the eyes so you can't see any of what's underneath. Or else they're going to look like a Five Nights at Freddy's character. Alright, there you go. You go around the eyes. Looks like glasses. This is how I've always built my characters. Alright, then you mark out the mouth. So I'd say probably like... Okay. So you would mark out the mouth, but I'm not going to mark out my mouth real quick. Okay, so we're going to... I didn't get a very good picture. Okay, I'll figure it out. So yeah, I start with the eyes. And then I go from there. But, you know, everyone has their own way of doing stuff. So for Beach Bear, okay, I'm doing this off of one very crappy picture I took. So I'm going to raise out this to get the mouth bit. Okay. Alright, so there's the bit of the snout. I'm going to get the eyes kind of thing. Okay. So he doesn't look like much now, but he'll start taking shape here in a bit. Alright, then we do... Okay, I'm gonna... Actually, that bit gets broken. That bit gets broken there. Okay. And of course, every mask is gonna look a little bit different. There's really no perfect way to do this, but this is how I'm going to do this. So we're going to do like that, like that. Alright, we're going to start off the snout kind of thing. Alright, now where that bit starts off, then we just do like that. So you see he's starting to take shape. It's not perfect yet, but we're getting there. And I think I have a... Okay, then we do a bit there, a bit there. You see the top of him starting to take shape. Alright, now we're gonna do... Oh yeah, this Minecraft music is, what's up, as the cool kids say nowadays. Okay, so that first bit's gonna pop out there, that bit's gonna pop out there. Okay, we're getting there slowly. Alright, now this front bit's gonna pop out here one more block. Like so. And we're gonna bring this forward like that. Alright, now I'm gonna grab some black concrete there. Alright, this is all the further. I just got a text from somebody. Oh, lovely. Oh, I've got many texts. Okay, hold on. Alright, now we give him his nose. Alright, you guys can kind of see what we're going for right now. Back in my day, we didn't have dance floors. We had Pineville and stuff. Oh, hello, cat. Okay, anyway, back to how I was doing this. Okay. Alright, I'm going to take just a smidgen of a break from that part of the face. Okay, 1 minute. I will fully acknowledge your comment. This is just base for mask. This is not, might not be the final product. This is just the start. I'm just using what we already built as a guide, if you will. This is most likely not the final design. This is just, yeah. Alright, so there's top of the face. Alright, time to start with the actual inside of the mouth here. Alright, then we just... Alright, that's the top of the mouth right there. Now let's go the inside of the mouth. This is a very... Masks are very difficult, I learned in Minecraft, because you can't get all the detail you would want to get. Like, I can't get all the detail, unfortunately. But, you know, we're making do with what we got. That's always the way I saw it. Oh, you know what? That makes sense why I have it like that. Alright, so now I'm going to build off the mouth. I know it looks very, very weird right now. But that's okay if it looks weird, right? I gotta go inside the mouth real quick. Alright, now I'm gonna fill up. Alright, now Beach Bear's got teeth. Then we're just going to I'm gonna grab smooth quartz slabs here. Not perfect, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Alright, so that's the inside of the mouth. Give or take, relatively done. That's where my image gets a little bit fuzzy because, you can never take a picture of a screen for some reason. You guys notice that? Wait. I feel like I'm building this wrong. Probably am. Yes, I was. Alright. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, it's a start. I just gotta get the sides of the face in with the... I don't even know what block that is, but we're just gonna use pink terracotta. Now, I can't tell... Oh, you know what? I can zoom in. Oh, wait, no, that should... Oh, we're gonna live with it. Okay. Okay. Hold on. So I get the other side, no. It might look good. I don't know, guys. I'm struggling here. Wait. Actually, I think the real thing he needs is like that. Except that needs to be back one. Okay. What if we do like that, and then I can shave a little bit off there. Okay, I like that. All right, this is where I'm moving a little bit away from the... I'm moving away from the thing, from the original, quite a bit. Okay, so let's try that. How does he look? Not that terrible. I don't know. What was the consensus? What are we all thinking? I think that's a good start. All right, I'm gonna grab the white wool. All right, I can live with that. Oh, somebody's building plastic masks in Discord. Pretty cool. All right. And, again, you can't really get the fluffiness feel from Minecraft wool as you can with the actual fur, so it's going to look a little bit weird. Once we get the actual face on, we'll... Oops. That's me and Pasquale. Pasquale is a very difficult... I remember, I think, when I did the actual mask, I think it took me a couple attempts just to sculpt it. Because I didn't do plastic, I did latex first. And eventually I'm going to have to put a latex mask on, or a plastic mask blah on Pasquale, and I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to it whatsoever. Alright, so there... It looked like Mario. It still looks like Mario, because I haven't changed it. But it's okay, you know? Alright, I'm going to give Beach Bear a little bit more head shape here. Meaning I'm going to have to take these and... There we go. That's a little bit better. Alright, let me start doing this on this, the same thing on this side. So I go 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh, sorry guys, that was a sneeze. Ow, that snuck up on me. Ugh, that one hurt. That one really hurt. Ow. Ow, no, that really did hurt. Ow. Okay, let's do this, and then this is gonna have to come out 1. Yeah, it's the only bad part about doing masks in Minecraft. It's always the small little details you can never quite get right. And that's the only bad part. Is because you have to get all these details correct to make it look like the actual character. But you can't, because for one reason or another, it's just not going to look quite right. And that's the part that sucks. And it stinks because you're expected to get all these details right, and you just can't, because blocks, you just can't get those small little like cracks in the mask, or like the crease lines. He just can't get all the details, unfortunately. But we're going to see how this looks, and if it looks really bad, I'll figure something out, I guess. I was watching my my one buddy. He just started playing he just started doing YouTube again. Go check him out, Furious Pack. Link's not in the description, but if you guys go to my channel and then to Pals, he's one of the first ones there. And he was playing Minecraft for the first time, and he's streaming Minecraft for the first time in quite a while. And I'm real proud of him for coming back to streaming, but... And he was playing Minecraft, and he was in a cave, and he heard a cave noise for the first time. He's like, what was that? And I'm just like, yeah, that's cave noises now. He didn't know what the cave noises sounded like. Okay. Actually, I think I have to give Beach Bear ears. I'm pretty sure he needs ears. Let me go back to... Oh, of course. I clicked off YouTube for like 3 seconds. I don't know if anyone else has this problem. When you're on your phone and YouTube and you like click off for a little bit. Yeah, we'll give him ears. Okay, so I'm actually gonna have to probably like right here and right here. Oh wait, did I make Billy Bob's ears 3D? I did, okay. Okay, now I go out around the thing. Alright. So, how's that look? A little bit odd. Okay, hold on. I can fix it, I know I can. I just need to figure out a way to do so. Okay, hold on. Just get rid of the whole bit of the ear first. Okay. Actually, I think we're gonna have to do it more like here. Okay, I think that's gonna be a little bit better. So we do the bit on front there. Oop. That looks a little bit better. Okay, that's where it's at. Alright, now I just gotta figure out how to do this again. Okay, so then I do a bit of fur. Bit right in front. Trying to figure this out real quick before we... That's not right. Oh no, it is. I'm just dumb. Oh boy. That'll just go straight down, okay. Lovely. Then we just do... Wait a minute. Something isn't right. Okay, you know what? We're gonna leave it at that. Alright, so now I get the fun bit of trying this to figure this bit out. So then the fur is going to go right along the shell like so. Which is funny, you know, I'm just thinking about this right now. I actually just put the body shells on my 3D printed Duke, which if you guys haven't seen the post, it's in the community tab. Okay, so I think actually after we do Beach Bear here, I'm going to actually wrap up the episode because it is quite a bit later than I thought it was. Yeah, and then this will just go around the face like so. Alright, is the mask perfect? Again, no. Just because there are so many like little details and just the way Minecraft is, I unfortunately can't get all those details in. It is an unfortunate thing. But hold on, we'll see how Beach Bear looks when we get his... Okay, so his head fur goes all the way down to his body shell. So it's really head and neck fur, but whatever. Don't look too much into it. If Chris was charging at me, open my arms for a big old hug, because I think that would be... But he'd have to specifically be in the Fats costume. Regardless, it would be a good time. I think it would be lovely. It sucks. I can't get my 3D printed Duke is actually finished to the point of, you know, you can look at him and view him, and he looks pretty cool. But it sucks the fact I can't actually 100% mechanically finish him until I'm done printing everything that I need for BillyCon. Because, unfortunately, I need to have my printer running 24/7. And I accidentally printed Billy Bub's, or Duke's, the servo mount for his eyelids out of PETG instead of PLA, which is what the rest of him's printed with, is PLA, so I can't attach the PETG to the PLA without either buying the right kind of glue, which I can't, don't really have the funds at the moment. To buy said glue, and two, I usually just solder my stuff together, which pretty much welds it, which you can't solder PETG to PLA because they melt at two very different temperatures. There is no winning. So hopefully I might be able to get Duke running before BillyCon. I doubt it though. Okay, just wrapping up the head for now. Might find a clever way to attach it, I don't know. There's a note block up here. I didn't even know that. Somebody knew there was a note block up here, and they didn't tell me. But it's okay. Okay, cool. Now we just go out to the front, and I just got to droop this down. So we're going to go about down 2 more. Okay, so now we bring this in one. Alright, so now we just go extend that downwards by 1. Alright, now we just bring this in by another 1. So pretty much by the end of this, I'm looking for, give or take, it following the curve of the body shell. The opening of the body shell, at least. So is this going to be exactly what it looks like? Probably not. But it's nice to hope, right? Everyone good, say goodbye to Beach Bear. Beach Bear's inner workings. Yes, no, we did not erase Choo Choo. Actually, that was Fats we did that. That was fun. Yeah, that was Fats that happened. When Deadbird, I should say, when Deadbird was deleting Fats, he accidentally deleted part of the stage, including Choo Choo. So the original Choo Choo is not, or the Choo Choo on my original Rockfire stage is not the original Choo Choo, unfortunately. I built him the exact same way as the original one, but no, he is not 100% legit. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this from... Would be so cool with a Rockfire Explosion add-on. Too bad that would probably never happen, but that would be really cool. That'd be like the coolest thing ever. One of the coolest things Minecraft has done. All right. And I think that's going to do it for Beach Bear. Let me just see how that looks. How does Beach Bear look? Okay, I'm going to have to fix something with him. I'm just not sure what yet. Okay, so thought process. We do this. I'm going to have to fix this another day, unfortunately. Because I am just about out of time for this episode. I think his mouth needs to be a little bit... Oh... I don't know. I need to do something, but I'm not sure what yet. Anyway, I am just about out of time today to do more of this, so, unfortunately. So, next episode, guys, I think it's maybe the fact... I don't know. Well, if you guys have any ideas how I could fix my beach bear mask, let me know. Like, it doesn't look that bad from, like, over here. I think he'll be okay. Yeah, I think he'll be okay. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Updating the Rockfire Explosion in Minecraft. In the next episode, guys, we're going to be doing some more cosmetics, but exactly who, I don't know yet. As, that's decided by the old spinner, the wheel spinner, before we do it. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I do hope you all enjoyed, and I will see all of you in the next episode. Bye-bye!